What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, and we are here with something new. One Piece. I have never opened One Piece. I have never watched the show, never read the manga, nothing. I've never opened or done anything regarding One Piece ever. But with Pokemon being a little more difficult to find and it being a little more expensive with the prices of it going up, I figured I'd give One Piece a try. Why not? See what it is. So you will be seeing my first experience ever of opening One Piece. I've never opened this. Kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not know anything about One Piece really at all, or the card game. But I've heard good things, so I figured why not give it a try. So we'll try this. Let me see. I see the little pull tab. Usually pull tabs aren't great for these, but the packs don't open very easy, do they? Well, alright, there we go. Once you get it open there, it opens, but I don't know if there's a pack trick for any of these, so we're just going to go through this and see what we get. There are a couple of characters in this that I do know, obviously the bigger ones, but you all will have to let me know if I get anything particularly great. Of course, anything shiny I know usually in TCGs is pretty good, but beside that, anything cool I will also set to the side. There's a little hollow there, another one there. So I guess we'll set those to the side. Outside of that, I don't really know. So I've got 10 normal packs, and hopefully my camera will stop going back and forth and we'll just focus on one thing here. But I've got 10 packs and then this big box here. We're going to see what we can get out of them. Okay, there we go. That one opened up just fine from the top. That's how I'd prefer to open it if I can. Alright. Camera, will you please? Also trying to keep the glare out. I'm recording in a slightly different area for anyone who usually sees my videos. Try and get myself a different angle here, seeing as this is a little bit of a bigger opening, and I don't really have the space in my usual spot like I usually do. The guy looks kind of cool. Have to get a little bit better angle to see some of these. There's another little hollow there, Lilith and Otama. So it looks like it seems there's at least 2 guaranteed hollows in these. Of course, you guys, I don't know why I said that so weird. You guys can tell me that, or you can tell me what I need to be looking for. All I have ever heard that you should really be looking for, wow, that one opened interesting. The whole side just kind of opened. Is manga cards. I know that's a thing. I don't know if it's in this set. I was trying to look for this set on like TCG, or actually I was looking for it on Collector, and I didn't really find a good spot for sure that had it, so I just kind of said, screw it, we're just gonna go. So I could pull one of the best cards in this set, maybe the best card in this set, and have literally no clue. I will, of course, go through and try and find all of these cards later so that I actually know what I have. But until that happens, I will just simply have no clue. So, let's see. Alright, there's another hollow there. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. Yamato. That's how you say her name, probably? Probably not. I probably butchered that. That's probably the coolest looking card we got, though. That's a really nice artwork. It's probably not worth anything. It's probably just like basic hollow. But hey, that looks really cool. I can't lie. And the card feel is actually really nice on these cards. I cannot lie. They feel pretty good. I kind of like opening it this way. Just kind of peel that one spot off. That way it just kind of unfolds the side. But these cards feel really nice. They have like a nice hand feel to them, which not all cards do. So that is a big plus. Camera, please. Sorry about that. Sometimes I might have to get it to adjust. It doesn't necessarily like this new this new camera angle that I'm trying out here. I usually record up and down in a vertical, trying a little more horizontal, for these bigger openings because it's a little easier to open a bunch of stuff when it's horizontal rather than vertical. Okay. And Sanji, that sounds familiar, like that's a bigger one. I'm also going to set this one to the side just because I really like that one. That's a really cool one, and it kind of has an art that goes off the card, so maybe that's probably a little bit of a better one. But also, just the art looks cool, and I always set aside, in anything I open, the cool arts. So some of these I might just try and open a little bit off to the side so that I don't have to accidentally knock over my camera like a dingus. Let's see here. If you guys do watch this and enjoy and would love to see me open more One Piece, by all means, let me know. You guys know I'm not averse to opening anything. If you guys like it, I'll go see and do my best to try and find more of it to open, because I don't care. I just like opening stuff, and it's fun to learn and get into new stuff. Pokemon, of course, is and always will probably be my #1 favorite, but never hurts to get some more stuff. There's another one that kind of goes off the card there, Yuta. That's pretty cool. Set that one over here too. That's not as cool as the first one. I like the first one a little bit better, but still pretty cool. Let's see here. If I can get it just right, yeah, just like that, where I can get it perfect, it doesn't even hardly catch, it just kind of tears right out, and boom, pack, right here, ready to go. And I found that sweet spot in that corner now, so I can get these open nice and easy, so that's a little bit better. That guy's pretty funny looking. Also, let me know down in the comments if I should watch One Piece. I know everybody tells me, like, that really enjoys One Piece, like, oh, you should watch it, oh, it's so great. And then I tell, yeah, but it's over 1,000 episodes. That's a lot of time to have to put into a show. There's another one that kind of goes off the card there. I am somebody that struggles to sit down and watch a show, a movie, anything without trying to do other things. Like, I can't really... for example, right now I'm trying to get through Adventure Time. I've never watched Adventure Time from beginning to end, but I'm trying to, for the first time, to actually see everything, because I don't think I've really seen anything past season 4. So I'm wanting to go through and actually watch the whole thing from beginning to end, but I've never actually been able to do it until more recently. And the problem is, even with Adventure Time, which is like maybe 12-minute episodes at the most, and that's kind of pushing it, I can still only watch so many before I just can't keep going. I just can't sit there and watch them forever. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. I like to meet this fellow. Well, hello, you're meeting me. We'll set that one to the side. That one looks kind of cool. Also, this gold border one's kind of cool. Like, look at that nice gold border around there. I'll set that one to the side too. The rest of them have like a nice white border. That one's got a nice gold one. I said I don't know anything about this. I'm just going based off of my own knowledge of sports cards, and then, of course, Pokemon, other TCGs that I know of. Toss those sleeve packs to the ground. Just normally, if it's shiny or it stands out, normally that's more of what you're looking for, the rarer cards. Also, it didn't have a blue background, kind of like the other ones, which I just now noticed that I haven't really acknowledged. But hey, now that guy, that's a design choice. You know what? That's a design choice, and I'm here for it. This one is too. That's a design choice. And you know what? That seems to fit with One Piece by what I know and what I've heard of it. Oh, that's really cool. Like the whole, like, big group photo there. That's cool. But anyway, oh, look at that guy. Very blue. Alright, another hollow there. Another one with like that very interesting little border, so I'll set that one to the side too. Of course, I'm just experiencing this for the first time, so I'll probably find out that those are like, yeah, those are different cards. Those are like rare cards, and they're worth like 5 cents. Not that it matters what they're worth, I'm just trying something out. But that one didn't open as easy. Just trying to get an idea what these are. And of course, after I get done with the opening and I'm experiencing, or checking it out after I've experienced it, I'll know a little bit better what they are. This one is not going to open as well for me. All the other ones, nice. Right in that point. This one, not as much. There it is. It finally gave way. All the other ones were good. This one decided to fight back. Who knows? Maybe that means something good. Probably not. Let's see here. There he is. He's back. These are some, like, the design choice, like the animation look, the design choice for these are really interesting. Like, some of these guys are comically huge, and that's kind of funny. I could see why people really like it. 2 more hollows there. And then our last single pack, and then we'll get into this thing. I don't know what sets these are, by the way. I'm reading them, and I tried to look up a little bit, but I wasn't able to find exactly what this says on the front, so I don't know what set these are technically. Unless this is the set name, and I'm just dumb, and I just didn't notice it, which is very possible, seeing as I have no idea what this stuff is. I don't really know how to look for it, so I very well could just be stupid. And you could tell me that, but I'm sure I'll be able to find it better when I'm actually looking up the card name specifically later. I think what comes in that is a different set, but I won't know until I open it. But we'll get to that right after I get done with this. So, I apologize. Like I said, if I miss anything, you're like sitting in your seat or just writhing in pain on the floor at the fact that I'm ignorantly passing up on cards like this. That's like, oh, that's the best card in the set. And I'm like, I have no idea what this is. It looks shiny, so I'll set it to the side. Because that's all I know. But it's fun to open new things. So, it doesn't hurt. Now we're going to get into this thing. And I can't remember what this came with. I think it was, yeah, like 3 packs. Comes with special card. And then what, sleeve set. Okay. So, let me get my trusty pin over here and get the tape off the side of this box. And we will see what's in this. It doesn't want to come open. Oh boy. Don't you love that whenever things don't want to open, you want them to? Boom. There we go. Got it. And then one more. Perfect. Alright, now I'll set that pin back, and then we'll get this thing open. Oh, I broke it already. I can't believe it. Let me just... There we go. Big old box. I pulled the top off. Oh dear. Let me just stick that back on there. Perfect. That just slides right off of there. I wonder if you actually have to take that off in order to open it. Probably. Ah, no. Okay. So there's the stuff inside. And then that just kind of snaps back on there. We'll just set that right back here on the box. And we'll just turn that for now. Get a nice side view there. There are sleeves. And then our card there. Oh, that's a cool little hollow pattern there. That's cool. We'll just set that. Let's stay. That'll be perfect if it does. Cool. And then we got 3 of these packs. Green. The nice green packs. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Toss that. Here we go. So I assume this is a different set, seeing as they're different colors. Usually that's what that means, but I guess I could be wrong. This is an entirely new thing that I have never experienced before, so it could very much be the same thing. There's a holo though. Another holo. I'll set these to the side though, just in case they are a different set, and I'll check it later. Alright, 2 more here. And the opening, oh, we got a different one. It's white on the back, not blue, so I know there's got to be something different sitting back there. I'm curious what those are supposed to be. Like, I assume they're like bigger hit cards, rarer ones, seeing as most of the time they are not that nice white background, but who knows. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. Another holo. Another little scene card, basically, is what it looks like. So we'll set those here with this. And set these back here. Now it's time for our last one. It is. Third and final pack out of the big box, and the final pack of this opening of One Piece for the first time. Let's see what we got here. I apologize if I've gone a little slow for some people, but like I said, this is my first time experiencing it, so I'm trying to get the full effect of the One Piece cards. Alright, there we go. We got our holo, and our final one. Another one where it's got that, like, is that the border? Yeah, the border there. Not quite going off the card fully, but that's pretty cool. I guess the bubble is going off the border, but I did not know most of these characters. But hey, they're pretty cool. Like, that's a really cool looking card. It's nice artwork. So I guess let's just go through some of the things here. Like, I guess I did separate some of these out. I probably should have done a better job of doing that for some. But out of our green, these are some of the ones that we hit. It's a holo there. Nice little gold border. Holo. Some sort of like art from the manga. But I don't think that's a manga card, but it's something different. So I'll set that to the side just in case. And a couple more holos there. And we'll take these and set these to the side. And take a look at the pile over here. I don't know if any of these, like I said, it's just regular holos, I assume. But I will, of course, do more investigating afterwards. I know she's very popular. I hear people talk about her all the time. Sanji, I've heard of him. I think that's how you pronounce it, Sanji. Lilith, Otama. Buggy, that's pretty cool. He looks like he's a fun guy. And Mr. Mars. I don't know most of these characters, but some of them definitely stand out, like I've heard of them before. Gum Gum. It's that reminds me of Fanboy and Gum Gum. Or yeah, it's Gum Gum. But nice. That one, that's a pretty cool one. I like that. That guy. My goodness, words. Yuta, I think that's still the coolest one out of all of them, but I don't know. Nah, it's between these two. This one's nice, but actually I think I like this one better because it's a little bit more of an action shot, and I like the reflection on it. Like, that holo is just really nice. But hey, that's it. That's all I got. So that's it for One Piece for now. If you guys do like it or want me to open more, like I said, by all means, tell me. I probably will give it a try again. Like I said, they're pretty cool, and I'll be looking up, now that I have some, I'll be doing some more research on it. But honestly, pretty cool opening for not knowing anything about this show or cards. Cool artworks, nice card feel. It's high quality, very high quality product. Like, that's really nice. It's nice, sturdy. It's not super flimsy. It's not super tiny. So it's really nice card quality. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Likes, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.